Hello everyone, let us start exercise number 4.2 of class 7 NCERT. Question number 1, it is given that we need to solve the equation and you have to write the first step first, okay? So in this, what we will do actually, this is minus 1, right? We want to separate x from minus 1. So what should be done? So we will add 1 so that this 2 will get cancelled and x will be alone. Understood? And now if we are adding plus 1 here, we cannot leave the RHS as it is, because in the last video we have studied that it is an equation, which means LHS is always equal to RHS. Yes. So to make RHS also equal, we will have to add 1 to the RHS side also. So now our x is alone. That's what we needed to do. Now we have got our x to be 1. So similarly we can do the rest of the question. Like in the second part, we need to separate x from 1. So for that we have to subtract 1 from this, and we will do the same in the RHS also. So we will find the x is equal to minus 1. Next, taking d as example, we will do the same method and find that 6 is to be subtracted from both the sides and x will be equal to minus 4. Understood? So this is how we can do all the questions. So tell me, students, what is the answer for G? Now let us start for question number 2. We'll have to do the same thing for question number 2, but in this we have multiplication and division. So we need to separate L from 3. So what do we have to do? We have to divide 3, of course, from the both of the sides. Okay. If you are doing something to the LHS, you have to do with the RHS also. So the answer is 14. See students, let's say this LHS is, let's say this LHS is the amount of chocolate I am giving you, okay, and this RHS is the amount of chocolate I am giving to your friend, okay. Since you both are friends, so you two are equal for me, of course. And if I give you plus 1 chocolate, then I'll have to give him also a chocolate. If I'm taking 1 from you, then I'll have to take from him also, so that you two will never be fighting for that sir is giving you more chocolate, okay. So both of you are equal in front of me, and therefore LHS is always equal to RHS, and therefore whatever I do with LHS, I have to do with RHS also. Understood? So let's take the example of D. Again, to make x alone, we need to divide 4 from both the sides, so that the number of chocolates remains same, right? Next, taking the example of G, to separate A, I need to multiply with 5. That means I need to give you 5 times more chocolate. Of course you will fight, so I have to give your friend also the same amount, that is 5 times more, so that you two always be equal, okay. Next, this F part, you will do the same thing. This will be multiplied with 3, both the side, of course, to get the answer as 15 by 4. Understood? Next is question number 3. It is actually a mixture of question number 1 and 2, both, okay. This is a question very important, and you will do the same thing as we have done in question number 1 and 2, but you have to understand the steps, okay. You have to understand the series in which we are doing this. First of all, we will eliminate this 2 here, okay. For that we will add 2, of course, to both the sides, otherwise you know what will happen. And then we will have to divide with 3 here to eliminate this 3 in both the side, of course, and we will get the answer of n to be 16. Have you understood the step properly? Let's go for another question here. See, 20 by 3 is multiplied with p, right? And to eliminate the this 20 by 3 from p, what we will have to do? We will have to multiply this term with its reciprocal, that is 3 by 20. Understood, everyone? And of course we will be doing this multiplication in the RHS also, like this. Understood, everyone? So now p is alone, and we can find the value of p to be 6. Understood? Can you tell me the answer for this question and also for this question? Please comment for these two answer what will be the answer of p, and let it be q, so that I don't have any confusion with seeing the answer. What is the value of p and what is the value of q? Okay. Next part is just to solve the question. So we will not be doing this elimination round. We will be skipping this part actually and go for directly to the answer. See, 10 is multiplied here. So what we have to do, we will have to divide this by 10 and again divide this by 10. This 10 will cancel. So we will skip this part and directly send the 10 to this portion, this to that side of the equal sign. Okay, so that will be like this. Okay, so what we have done, we have sent 10 to that side. This is called transposition method. Okay, in which we have transposed this 10 to that side. Okay, so we have skipped all these things. Let's take the next example, in which we have to transpose this in the same manner as we have done in the previous part, but in a step-by-step manner. Okay, we cannot directly send everything to there. We have to first send this 10 and then this 10. This 10 is multiplied with p, it is not multiplied with 10, so this 10 will not be transposed directly, it will be afterward. It will be the second step, and the first step is this 10 is transposed to that side, so it will become 90, and then this 10 is transposed. So we get the answer 90 divided by 10, that is 9. In the next question, this 4 is to be transposed that side. This is divided here, so that will become multiplied with in the other side, and we get the value to be 20. The last part, G, is we have sent 12 there, so that became minus 12, and 3 is transposed there, so finally we get the value of S to be minus 4. So please answer me on the comment section, what is the value of K and I? Q for K and I. So I think this is it. I have explained all the concept to be used here. Rest of the question you have to do it by yourself only, so that it will be of your practice. I'll be seeing you in the next video. Thank you. Stay home, stay safe.